tribute and burial for 76 Vietnamese martyrs in Laos.
Russia and Ukraine to start ceasefire talks after Trump-Putin call.
Israel declares intent to take full control of Gaza.
Hello, so good to see you again on today's news. And here we go, the first half of the show. This morning at Nghệ An District Martyrs Cemetery, the Party Committee, People's Council, People's Committee, and the Vietnam Fatherland Front Committee of Nghệ An Province held a memorial and burial ceremony for the remains of 76 Vietnamese volunteer soldiers and experts who laid down their lives while performing noble international duties in Laos. The remains were repatriated during the 2024-2025 dry season.
The martyrs, who sacrificed their lives over half a century ago, were found in remote, rugged, and hard-to-access areas with harsh weather conditions. Despite these challenges, officers and personnel of Nghệ An Province's Military Command search team overcame all hardships and closely coordinated with the special task forces of the Lao provinces. Along with local authorities, armed forces, and people of Laos, to search, exhume, and repatriate the remains of 76 martyrs during the 2024-2025 dry season. All 76 sets of remains were sampled for DNA testing, ensuring proper analysis, preservation, and storage in the National DNA Database for Unidentified Martyrs. This is of great significance in facilitating the process of comparing DNA with that of martyrs' relatives, helping to identify the fallen soldiers and allowing families to reunite with their loved ones and bring them home.
The U.S. President Donald Trump stated that Russia and Ukraine would begin negotiations following a phone call between U.S. and Russian leaders, as Moscow expressed a desire to resolve the conflict swiftly.
President Trump also added that the terms of the agreement would be negotiated directly between Russia and Ukraine. He reiterated that he would abandon efforts to end the Russia-Ukraine conflict if the talks failed to make progress. Meanwhile, according to TASS, President Putin described the conversation with Trump as very substantive and frank, emphasizing that it was a useful exchange in the current context. He stated that Russia is ready to cooperate with Ukraine in drafting a memorandum related to a future peace treaty, including principles for conflict resolution and the possibility of a ceasefire. This marks the third phone conversation between the Russian and U.S. presidents this year.
Meanwhile, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu recently announced a plan to take control of the Gaza Strip as part of ongoing military campaign against Hamas.
According to Prime Minister Netanyahu, the war and victory plan includes massive military pressure leading to full control of Gaza, as well as efforts to cut off Hamas's ability to exploit humanitarian aid. Earlier, on May 18, Israel eased its blockade to allow humanitarian shipments, but blamed Hamas for civilian casualties, accusing the group of using densely populated areas for military purposes. Prime Minister Netanyahu declared that the war would continue until Hamas is defeated.
Upcoming are some updated news.
Starting from July 1, 2025, when the 2024 social insurance law takes effect, the long-term sick leave benefit will not be eliminated. However, workers with long-term illnesses will no longer be able to take the full 180 days off. Instead, the duration of sick leave will be determined based on the length of social insurance contributions and working conditions, regardless of the type of illness. Workers with long-term illnesses will receive 75% of their insured salary. The sick leave period will be calculated based on working days, excluding holidays, public holidays, and weekly rest days. After the expiration of the sick leave period, workers who continue treatment for illnesses listed in the Ministry of Health's long-term treatment category will continue to receive sick leave benefits at a lower rate, as specified in Clause 3, Article 45 of the 2024 Social Insurance Law.
After several days of vibrant activities, a special art program marking the closing of the 2025 Sen Village Festival took place last night, May 19th, in Vinh City. The event, titled Ho Chi Minh, the embodiment of unwavering faith, was a political and cultural celebration of the 135th anniversary of President Ho Chi Minh's birth. The 2025 Sen Village Festival served as an opportunity for the entire party, people, and army to express deep gratitude and profound respect toward President Ho Chi Minh, honoring the values of his ideology, morality, and style, foundations that continue to guide the revolutionary cause today and into the future. With meticulous planning and elaborate staging, musicians and artists created a profound artistic performance that left a lasting emotional impact on the audience.
Not only attracting attention from the Vietnamese public, the case of Nguyen Thuc Thuy Tien being indicted for her involvement in the production of counterfeit Cara vegetable candy has become a hot topic among international beauty pageant fans. On a fan page with over 3.8 million followers, the beauty pageant site Missology posted a series of images related to Miss Thuy Tien's indictment and temporary detention, accompanied by the caption, "What is happening with Miss Grand International winner Thuy Tien from Vietnam?" The post quickly garnered thousands of interactions from fans who closely follow international pageant news. After learning more about the incident, many beauty pageant fans expressed their shock and disappointment over the actions of the 27-year-old beauty queen, strongly condemning her actions.
Recently, a cement plant in Nghệ An province held an inauguration ceremony for its waste heat recovery power generation system with a capacity of 8,650 kilowatt. This marks a technological breakthrough aimed at reducing carbon dioxide emissions, saving energy, and contributing to the sustainable development of Vietnam's cement industry. More in the story.
With an optimized location, positioned adjacent to the clinker cooler and heat exchange tower within the plant, the Waste Heat Recovery (WHR) system fully captures heat from 100% of exhaust gases generated during production to generate electricity. This helps reduce approximately 40,000 tons of CO2 emissions annually. The concentration of dust released into the environment has significantly decreased, meeting strict environmental standards set by the EU and G7. The system also serves as a key foundation for the product to potentially earn the Green Cement label.
Thanks to the adoption of advanced technology, we have reduced CO2 emissions by 40,000 tons per year and cut particulate emissions into the environment by half. We are moving toward cleaner, more energy-efficient production.
The WHR system delivers dual benefits in energy efficiency. It saves 25–30% of electricity otherwise purchased from EVN, cutting annual costs by about VND 78–80 billion, while also contributing significantly to energy security and reducing pressure on the national power grid, especially during peak demand periods.
This plant has adopted one of the world's leading systems in the cement industry. The data on electricity generated clearly demonstrates the high quality and effectiveness of the system.
It can be said that the commercial operation of the WHR power generation system supports the implementation of Vietnam's National Green Growth Strategy for the 2021-2030 period, with a vision toward 2050. It also reflects the enterprise's commitment to Vietnam's pledge to achieve net zero emissions by 2050, as declared at COP26.
The last story just ended our program today. Thank you so much for your attention. Goodbye and see you later.